Yo, what is up guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys 10 of the most unique monsters in My Singing Monsters. I don't know how they thought of these crazy ideas. Some of these monsters are just insane. So let's go ahead and start off with number 10. And that is going to be Fiddleman on Light Islands. Now, Fiddleman is it's like a light bulb thingy that is floating with like this weird coated dress. And its sound is like a ring, like a light bulb ringing. Just take a listen real quick. And like the wires inside the light bulb is its face. It's so unique. Really cool. I love Fiddleman. But this is just number 10 in the list, and we have 9 more to go, which get even crazier than this. So let's hop over to number 9. Now for number 9, we go all the way over to Cold Islands, and we have Strombonin. Now Strombonin is like a seahorse thingy, nice cool looking blue seahorse that uses this shell as a trombone, and you can see that little like monster thing popping out the front. That is what the sound comes out of. So you'll see in a minute, the seahorse blows into the shell, and that monster at the end like screams out and makes a noise that sounds like a trombone. It sounds super cool, very unique monster, so take a listen. Yeah, you can see it's like a slug and it stretches his mouth open so wide. It's crazy. But now when we move on to number 8, this next one is insane. I have no idea how they thought up this crazy monster. So for number 8, we have to move over to Celestial Islands. Okay, we are on to Celestial Islands, and we have Furnos. Number 8, it is a furnace that became alive. Yes. So he has these like drumstick looking things, and he smacks like the coals down, and it sounds like drums. There we go. Yeah, and he just looks crazy. Like the big long neck is like the pipes and stuff. Basically a machine that came to life. So Furnace is crazy, but this next one is a very interesting one. So let me just go ahead and show you. So we are over on Psychic Island, and we have Pawpet. Now this thing looks disgusting. It's a one-eyed purple blob with a bunch of veiny bubbles all over it. But what it actually does is even grosser. It like kind of like pops the bubbles and makes like a drum sound. It is super weird. They don't actually pop in the animation, but I think that's what it's like trying to do. So just take a listen. Yeah, so it like pumps air into the bubbles and it makes like a popping sound. Super disgusting. But now we're going to move on to number 6, and for that we are going to have to move on to no other than Ethereal Workshop. Okay, for number 6 we have Flask. Now I love Flask so much. You can see like the chemicals inside the flasks is its like living body, and it takes the other flasks and bangs them against each other to make a really cool sound. Super cool and unique. So let's take a listen. Yeah, he's so funny and cool. I love Flask so much. But now that we have all the first 5 down, these next 5 are unbelievably unique, and also some of them are very gross at the same time. Very weird, but I love all of them. So let's go ahead and get on to number 5. Alright, we are over on Mythical Island, and for the number 5 spot, we are going to go with Weasel. Now this is kind of like a Jackbox thing, like a Jack-in-the-Box. It's on a wheel, so it's like circus vibes. Take a listen real quick. Yeah, so this weird looking disgusting hand with an eyeball on it picks open the lid, and like gross lips spit, and it has like a weird like DJ scratch sound. And yeah, like I said earlier, DJ vibes with a unicycle. Super cool and unique. But now we're going to go back to Psychic Island to look at the number 4 spot. Okay, and for number 4, we have Bonkers. Now, I don't know if these are supposed to be worms. They look like worms to me, because they're like sticking out of the ground. But anyways, what they do is they take this tree, and they bang their heads on the tree to make a percussion sound. It's super crazy, and it looks so funny when they go and bang their heads. So take a listen. Yeah, and they bang their heads so fast. And you can see the one on the left has like a wart on its head too. Looks like, oh, and it's gone now. Oh, and it came back. Yo, I didn't even notice that. And their eyes go all spinning. Yo, it's hilarious. But now that we've gotten those down, we are on to the top 3. Now this gets to the weirdest of the weird. I don't even know how these are in the game, but they are somehow. So for number 3, we're gonna move over to Fairy Island. Okay, for number 3 on Fairy Islands, we have Squat. Now, this may not seem crazy, like as crazy as you might think at first glance, but once you take a closer look, you can see there's like a million eyeballs on the front, and it takes this poor little bug and smacks it against a trampoline. It's crazy, and the arms are so weird. It's like the weirdest thing ever. I feel so bad for the bug in the middle, and then it like flicks it. It just flicks it in the animation. I don't even know like where this idea came from. It is so crazy. So now we're going to go back to Mythical Island for the number 2 spot. This one is both super unique and sounds pretty cool, but it's also very disgusting at the same time. So let's go over to number 2. Okay, for number 2, we have Penumbra. Now, what this little thing does, it has like a mask on and weird looking eyeballs, and I didn't even notice till right now it has 1-toed feet. That is interesting. But just take a listen once it starts playing. It pulls its eyeballs out and uses the veins as like a violin bow or something. It's disgusting, but it's also super cool and unique at the same time, and sounds awesome. I love Penumbra. But now, the moment you've all been waiting for, number 1. Now, the number 1 monster is going to be on Ethereal Workshop, so let's go over there for the number 1 spot. Alright, we are on Ethereal Workshop, and for number 1, we are going with Penumbra. Yep, you can see it. It has this light up here above its head on like its singular arm, and shines it down onto its face and talks through its shadow. It sounds super cool. I love Penumbra so much. But that is going to be it for the top 10 most unique, cool, and also disgusting monsters in My Singing Monsters. So if you guys enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.